Welcome, family, to episode 8 of Acting My Script, the podcast where destinies are reborn and purpose is rediscovered. I'm your host, Israel Akpovoke. We have a very important topic today, which is to quit is to abandon your dreams. And that is not who you are. Quitting is never who you are. The devil has just tried to turn you into a different person. That is the opposite of who you are. You are not meant to quit. To quit is to walk away from God's purpose for your life. Quitting is never an option. Never an option. Have you ever felt like giving up? Like your dreams are too big? Or your failures are too many? If that's you, today's episode is a reminder that you were never created to quit. You were created to conquer. God never writes failure into your script. After God created man, He said, very good. Quitting is not a good thing. So it was never written in your script. That book God wrote for you, quitting was never part of it. Quitting, and I also want to let you know that you quitted before. That has not cancelled the script God wrote for you. It's just that it postpones your purpose. You still have a chance to rewrite your story. Let's take a scripture from the book of Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9. And I read, "And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." God's promises are activated through perseverance and not perfection. When you are weary, you are giving up already. You may be tired, but you can still fight. Success in life goes with determination, not quitting. Even when you fall, God still calls. What quitting really means? To quit is to exchange your God-given script for the enemy's lie. Have you realized that when you quit, something in you will be telling you that you didn't make it? Quitting is not a joyful thing. It's like when you have put in so much effort and you give up that thing, that project, that job, that opportunity that God gave you. It's like somebody going to school. He wants to become an engineer and he started from level 1. You know you have 4 years to graduate and become an engineer. And as you start, just because one paper was difficult and you say, no, I cannot continue. That's not the spirit God gave you. God said the righteous is as bold as a lion. You have to be bold and face your fears. When you quit, it means you are running away from the fear that is waiting for you even tomorrow. Face your fear, my friend. When you face it, then that hurdle on your way will give way for you. It becomes a platform that you will stand on to succeed. Quitting means you are telling God, I don't believe I'm enough. Even though it says you are good enough to make it. Why will a man tell God it's not good enough? Have you forgotten what is written in your script? From our last episode, I said your book is mobile. When you get to a point where you are giving up, all you needed to do was look at the book within you and you get an answer. The solution to your reason for quitting is written there. You don't quit. Instead, you look for solution. All you needed to do was to relax, take a pause, take a deep breath, and you get an answer. Quitting is never an option. When you quit, you go to the next level, which is losing, which is mental health, which is depression. From there on, you see yourself as a loser. All your life, you cannot make it. And that will be haunting you till the day you die. You started a project, you never finished it. And that may have been the opportunity that God gave you to break open, to manifest His plan for you. The chance you have, you gave it up. And then what happens? You may not be able to pay your bills, or you may not be able to make ends meet, because the chance that God gave you for you to succeed, for you to be able to take care of your family, for you to affect humanity, for you to help humanity, you gave it up. And people who are looking up to you, you disappointed them because you chose the easy way out, quitting. Quitting is not your option, my friend. What you needed to do was to rest. Let me give you an example with my life. As an accountant, when I prepare books of accounts, we all look for differences. When we are trying to balance the account, maybe a trial balance or balance sheet or something, and there is that stubborn difference that is there, that is stopping the account from balancing. If I go at that pace, I may not get the difference. So what do? I leave it. I sleep on it. I sleep on that account. When I come the next day after I've slept well, I've rested well, I'm refreshed. When I look at it, most times it doesn't take long again. I'll find where the difference is. And with that, I balance my account and I move on. But if I had not chosen to rest, to take a pause, to take a deep breath, I will get the solution and I will give it up and I will quit on the account. That's not the spirit, my friend. When you are in that situation, all you need is take a deep breath. Look at the book from within you. What am I trying to say? Somebody will be saying, why am I talking about the book from within me? The book from within me. Let me tell you how it works. When going back to that same example I just gave, most times when I go and sleep, I'll be dreaming of the problem. It's in my head even as I'm sleeping. I'm restless, but I'm sleeping. And in my sleep, somehow the solution will come into my head. And as I wake up, I just go to a particular part of the account. The part I wouldn't have gone to if I had continued all day before sleeping. So from the book within me, in my sleep, I got the answer. And I did not quit. That is how to deal with quitting, my friend. Take a deep breath and then you will make it. Quitting is not about failure. It's about losing hope. There's a difference between failure and losing hope. When you lose hope, it's worse than being a failure. Let's look at the enemy's strategy in making sure you quit. The enemy wants you to be discouraged, distracted, and disconnected. Don't allow it. How does the enemy do this? Though through fear of failure. The enemy does it through fear of failure, through insecurity, or you'll be comparing your progress with others, or you'll be ashamed of your past. Why will you be ashamed of your past? Let your past be a springboard that will motivate you to redirect your future. Don't allow your past to haunt you. If you allow it, the enemy has succeeded in imprisoning you from moving forward. The enemy knows that if you stop acting your script, your impact dies with you. That is why he's so determined to make sure that you don't make it. The seed of destiny must be protected, my friend. You carry potential. And quitting kills that seed before it even bears fruit. Every talent, skill, opportunity, and even painful situation is part of the story God is writing through you. Why give up because of a little pain? Every success goes with pain, my friend. Nothing comes easy. You have to discern God's clues when you walk. God will use failure to redirect you. He will use pain to reveal what's going on. He can use passion to point you to the solution to that problem. He can also use people to confirm why you must not quit. I want you to stay connected to the source, who is your maker, the writer of your book. Your relationship with God is your compass. Your future is still alive. The script is still active. Heaven hasn't cancelled your assignment. I can understand, my friend, that you might feel bad because you quit on yourself at some point in your life. That is not to say this is the end of your story. Your story is just beginning. What you need to do now is dust yourself, get up. He that is down, this fear no fall. So you have nothing to be afraid of anymore. Dust yourself. Tell that stupid devil, quitting is not part of your life. It wasn't written in your book by God. It's not part of your life. What dream have you abandoned? You have a second chance, my friend. So answer these questions and now do the needful. What calling have you ignored? What project have you abandoned? What lie have you believed that led you to quit or to stop? I want to encourage you today. Our God is a God of second chances. Not even once, not even twice. You can have a second chance. All you need to do now is believe in yourself again. Have confidence in your ability. Trust in what you can do. Because God created strength for you. Every man has strength. Every woman has strength. There is a greatness inside you that is waiting for you to just touch like a spark of light, and it will spring up and it will manifest for people to see. So do not give up on yourself. Instead of feeling bad that you quit on a project, Let that feeling now motivate you to redirect your future to greatness. Ask God for strength to get up, clarity to move forward, and courage to trust again. And I'm praying for you this moment that if you have ever quit on your project before, I pray that God will open your eyes to see the good in that project. That God will also help you to give you the courage to carry yourself up again and towards success. I pray for God to help you. Where you need strength, may God give you strength to succeed. Where you need clarity, may God open your eyes to see the good in what you are doing. Where you need people, may God bring people to come and help you. Where you need resources, may God provide the resources for you, because you are a catalyst to people. Your success today is the beginning of another man's project. So when you quit, you are stopping somebody that is supposed to make it through you. You are blocking that person's chance, and you will give account of that to God one day. So don't allow that to happen. You will make it. Your success will have a multiplier effect on other people. I want to give you a challenge. This week as you go, take one step, just one, towards the dream you gave up on. Take a step. Look back. Post a photo or short testimony with the hashtag no quitting. No quitting. I must act by script. Tell yourself that. I want you to tell us what you almost gave up on, but decided to pursue again through our message. I want you to like, share, and subscribe. Invite someone who needs encouragement. A lot of people are quitting out there. When somebody quits, it doesn't end there. He sees himself as a loser. He will now resort to a lot of all sorts of vices like alcoholism, drugs, and that will lead him to depression. And of course, mental health issue will come up. That is not your portion. You will not be in that situation. You are not a quitter. You are chosen. You are capable. And you are called. Until you act the script of your life, you will never be fulfilled. So don't stop now. God bless you.